What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give us a like. If you're new, go subscribe to the channel while you got it. Let's get to it. Look, listen, man. The Patriots are the number one team in the NFL right now. I mean, it really is. There's no way getting around it. And if you don't have the Patriots as your number one team in your power rankings, you shouldn't talk football anymore. You really shouldn't. This Patriots team is probably the most dominant team I've seen in a minute. And it's not because of the offense. It's not because of GOAT man out there in New England. It's not about this running game with Sony Michel and James White. Hell, it's not about Josh Gordon and Julian Edelman. It's not about them. It's not about Philip Dorsett turning into the new Tyreek Hill. It's not about that. It's about this dominant-ass defense. I mean, god dang, dude, this defense. I knew this defense was really good. I knew that. I knew his defense was really good. Like I said before the season, I was like, the Patriots might have the best secondary. At that time, I was like, the Ravens probably have a slightly better secondary, but the Patriots are right there. Dante Hightower, James Collins, and bringing in Michael Bennett. I knew this Patriots defense was legit. Bill Belichick is one of the best defensive minds, probably the best defensive mind we ever seen, best coach, blah, 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 blah. But this Patriots defense, it's insane. The secondary, Stephon Gilmore, Devin McCourty, Jason McCourty, J.C. Jones, Josh Jacks. I mean, like, the whole entire squad, Patrick Chung, like, they just get busy, and there's no getting around it. Like, this Patriots defense is the best defense right now in the NFL. Having the best defense in the NFL with Tom Brady, we know about AB not being there. I mean, Josh Gordon. I know Edelman's kind of banged up. We'll see how that plays out, but Philip Dorsett is balling. Who knows if Grunt comes back? They're going to get Benjamin Watson back soon. This offensive line is banged up. James Develin, the starting fullback, was put on IR. So, you know, it is what it is. Sony Michel, James White, they're the number one team. Number two is also pretty much a given. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. This guy Patrick Mahomes, like, this might be the best quarterback that I ever seen. I mean, I was hesitant to give him that title because I seen Aaron Rodgers, what prime Aaron Rodgers looked like, and that guy Aaron Rodgers was a bad man. You know, people talk about John Elway. Some people speak about Dan Marino, Peyton Manning in his prime, but this guy Patrick Mahomes, he crosses the box and everything. Orange strip. This guy has the velocity that he puts in the ball is unheard of. This guy came into the season with even more awareness. He's more accurate. He makes way better decisions. His pocket awareness is insane. He's just the best quarterback, man. I was hesitant because Aaron Rodgers, like I said, Aaron Rodgers is still in the NFL, right? But I mean, we gotta give it to Patrick Mahomes. He's the best quarterback in the NFL, hands down, right now, and he's on his way to back-to-back MVPs. That game against the Ravens at home, highlights it all. I mean, he doesn't even have Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, he's injured. DeMarcus Robinson, Sammy Watkins, Travis Kelce. I mean, who cares? Like, Darrell Williams is their leader runner. Like, it's Patrick Mahomes, man. And this is what it is. Let's keep it pushing, though. All right, so we got there's a lot to speak about, man. But look, at number 3 I had the Rams. The reason why I had the Rams at number 3 was because, first of all, they're the NFC champions from last year. So you guys show them respect, and they're 3-0. They're 3-0. They're the NFC champions. Is that offense as explosive as it was last year to start the season off? No, but this defense has been balling out. This defense has been showing out against they locked down Baker Mayfield in Cleveland, right? Odell really didn't do that much. They stopped the running game. And they've been dominant on the defensive side. Aaron Donald's the best football player in the game. Patrick Mahomes right there, but I still think Aaron Donald is the best player in the game. This D-line just like rejuvenate. Clay Matthews turning back the clock. This guy looks like it's 2010. He's in his 2010. It's 2010 Clay Matthews that we're seeing right now. Secondary, Eric Weddle, he's balling out. I have some concerns, but Eric Weddle's balling out right now. The secondary to lead Nickel Roby Coleman, Marcus Peters. They run a lot of three-man safety fronts with James Johnson, the rookie Taylor May. Like I said with Weddle, this is just a dominant team. And, you know, this offensive line have my concerns. Gurley he's not looking like a top running back, but he's still getting things done. He's still doing what he has to do. Malcolm Brown is coming in to be a spell back. And Jared Goff is looking good. So I got to put him at number 3. Number 4, Cowboys. It's the Cowboys, man. They're balling out. You know, they got everything situated in the offseason. Pay Zeke. Dak Prescott's looking like he's really a top 5 MVP candidate right now. He really is. Dak Prescott, what does he have? Like only 1 interception. What was it? It was like 8 some touchdowns. Like this guy's just balling out. He looks more accurate. It's like pocket awareness looks good. The arm looks even stronger. The Cowboys are just rolling. Their offense looks great. Kellen Moore came in, and his offense is looking way better than what it has the past few years. Kellen Moore has his offense booming. Cooper is looking like a stud. Randall Cobb I knew it, man. I knew when they made the move for Randall Cobb to replace Cole Beasley in the slot. This offense is just booming. Jason Witten's coming in being Jason Witten, man. This offensive line, best offensive line in the NFL. Zeke is Zeke, right? This defense, man. Defense getting after you. DeMarcus Lawrence, Robert Quinn is coming back, right? D-line is stout. Vander Rush, Jalen Smith, right? Secondary, Byron Jones, right? So this team, the Cowboys, are real Super Bowl contenders. They face the Saints Sunday night. The Teddy Bridgewater-led Saints. We'll see how that plays out. Should be a good one. But, you know, man, overall, this Cowboys team is legit. They're legit, man. Keep it pushing. 5 Ravens. Hey, they lost. But it was to the Chiefs, who I have ranked at number 2. And it was in Kansas City. Y'all can say, well, they have a loss. Why are they above the Packers? Why are they above the Lions? What? It was tough to put the Ravens over the Packers, but look, check this out. Before that game, before that loss to Kansas City, we were talking about the Ravens as possibly the best team in the NFL. And that loss by the Ravens, against the Chiefs, wasn't a bad loss. They nearly came back. It was the game ended 33-28, and the Ravens really got that one stop on 3rd down when they tossed the ball to Damian Williams. Lamar Jackson had a shot to put up points against that sorry Chiefs defense. So overall, Lamar Jackson looked good. You can tell by his completion rating wasn't good, but he was making plays everywhere. The offense still looks explosive. Mark Ingram is a monster. I know the defense struggled, but it's Patrick Mahomes again. It's Patrick Mahomes. Jimmy Smith is injured, so there's no worries. They're still the best team in the AFC North. And that's that. Packers ranked at number 6. I mean, this might be the best Green Bay team I've seen in a minute. Easily best defense, man. That's the highlight of the team's first 3 games. Is his defense, the Smith brothers, Jaire Alexander, Kenny Clark, Blake Martinez. These guys are monsters. These guys are monsters. I love the 3-4 set. I like this new defensive coordinator. Aaron Rodgers is going to get things going. By the way, I just laid my vocals on the Eagles and Packers game tonight. So I expect this offense to get going against the Eagles tonight. It's Aaron Rodgers, man. Devontae Adams is going to get busy. Stanley is going to get busy. Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams. This offense is going to get going. It's a new system. Aaron Rodgers has been playing in the same system for like the past over a decade. So Give this offense some time. This defense is amazing. Preston Smith is a monster. And that's that. Vikings at number 8. Look, man, the Vikings. This Vikings team, I'm loving it. I gotta keep it a buck. And you know what's the most impressive thing? You know what I've been saying all season? If the Vikings can fix this team is a real Super Bowl contender. And that's the offensive line. This offensive line is good. The middle of this offensive line is really good. The center that they drafted probably made a huge impact. The new signing when they brought in Klein, huge signing. This run game, Dalvin Cook is looking like the best running back in the game right now. I mean, for real, and I wasn't really expecting that. Madison is coming in making an impact. You can talk about Kirk Cousins, he's not throwing the ball a lot. Like that Falcons game, he only had like, 10 pass attempts, right? But, you know, look, Kirk Cousins put in that game manager role. And I will say one thing about Kirk Cousins. We've seen Kirk Cousins get busy. Kirk Cousins is not a bum. You can say that he's not clutch, but I mean, this guy has all the skill sets. We know he's accurate. We know he has good pocket awareness. We know that he has a good arm. So Kirk Cousins is good enough to lead a team to the Super Bowl. And you know what? This team, this is the way how they run the ball. This defense is looking amazing. I mean, it's looking good in Minnesota, man. It really is. I'm excited for this team, man. Just to see how this plays out. I want to see this running game can still produce. If this offensive line can keep it up, if this defense can, well, I'm not really worried. We know what the defense is about going into this season. This defense is still elite. Xavier Rhodes, this defensive line, Daniel Hunter, Everson Griffin, Linval Joseph. We know what it's about. Anthony Barr, Eric Kendricks. We know what it's about, man. This Vikings team is looking elite, man. It really is. Number 9, we got to go to the Saints. Number 9 is to the Saints. Let me explain the last two just in itself. I know a lot of people they're talking about the Eagles at number 10. And I want to get this out the way. You guys will realize that it once I make my once I drop my Eagles versus Packers game reaction later on. But the Eagles team, I predicted them to start off 1-2. I predicted them to lose tonight's game. I predicted them to start off 1-3. But this team is still, they got the skilled players there. It's still the team that we're talking about that was like the most skilled team going to the season. We know that Malik Jackson's out for the season. That hurts. Tim Jernigan being out for an extended period of time is going to hurt. Deshaun Jackson missing this game, which I believe he'll be back by next week. It hurts. But Alshon Jeffrey, he's coming back. Dallas Goedert was back in the lineup. And you still got Carson Wentz, man. Offensive line is still there. This defense is going to step it up throughout the weeks. So, overall, I still believe in the Eagles. I knew that they would struggle early in the season, but as long as they can get over this hump, just keep some of those key players healthy, they can get on the run. So I'm still keeping the Eagles at 10. At the Saints at number 9, they had a big win in Seattle, and they got things done. Teddy Bridgewater is a solid game manager, right? You know that this team with Drew Brees is probably a top 5 team, but there's no Drew Brees. But Teddy Bridgewater is good enough to get a few wins. And as long as Teddy Bridgewater just doesn't turn the ball over, Alvin Kamara being a beast, right? Malcolm Thomas doing his thing, this defense being lights out. This defense has been playing really well, which is super underrated. Cam Jordan, DeMario Davis, Lattimore, the crew overall, they've been balling out. So overall, I would like to see some more Jared Cook. I mean, this guy was a Pro Bowl last year, looking like one of the best tight ends in the game in Oakland. I'm expecting him to get going later on in the season. But overall, the Saints are still a top 10 team. They just got to keep it pushing. We got a tough game against the Dallas Cowboys Sunday night. We'll see how that plays out. But as long as they can, don't have more than 3 to 4 losses. Don't have more than 4 losses when Breeze. As long as when Breeze come back and they're at least 500, they don't have more than 4 losses, they should be fine. But that's my top 10. I mean, I can keep on moving. I really don't have time to go through this entire list, of course, but 49ers at 11, they're 3-0. I like what I saw. I predicted them to be a playoff team. And the 49ers are rolling. Seahawks at 12, Texans at 14. I'm liking the Texans. That's one team that I'm kind of shocked a bit. We know that they have the skilled players there. Deshaun Watson is one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Hopkins is probably the best receiver now in the NFL. Defense is looking good. So, the Texans, I'm shocked by that. The Falcons, near loss. Neal out again this season is huge, and that hurts and that sucks. Giants at 21, man. Danny Dimes, I believe in it. Saquon Barkley, he's going to be out for the next 6 weeks, but I believe in Danny Dimes. Defense is terrible, though. If you guys had a defense, you guys can make a run to the playoffs, but not with that defense. Jack Rabbit looks like a corpse. So, I just can't put you guys any higher. But that's pretty much my power rankings, man. I know there's going to be a few people that disagree with my rankings. I'm all here for it. But also the Bills at 13, they're an undefeated team. That's another thing I predicted. I predicted the Bills to start 3-0, and I got something else coming soon about that. So be looking out for one of my Bills videos coming soon. But I kind of believe in the Bills. Josh Allen, his defense, they look good. But that's my power rankings. Patriots at number 1. They're the best team in the NFL. And that's that. If you guys want to argue with that, you can argue to yourself. That's all you're going to be arguing to. Pats are number 1. That's it. If you guys enjoy NFL NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like. And if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.